Om Shanti. In order to be an easy yogi, become experienced in God's love. Let devotee souls experience the Father's attainments. Some devotee souls want to become merged in God's love, and some want to become merged in the light. Give in a second. Set souls the Father's introduction, the Father's praise, and the attainments that you receive from Him. Then let souls experience the stage of being lost in love. When you remain lost in love, you are easily able to understand the secret of becoming merged. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avekti Parivar. Today's day 28. In order to be an easy yogi, become experienced in God's love. Today's topic: let devotee souls experience the Father's attainments. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Okay. Do you feel very high destination? Right? Or do you feel it's easy? Or sometimes you feel difficult, sometimes easy, right? It's very high destination. But we are Baba's children. Baba has given us this destination. So Baba will help me to make it, right? How much percentage you think you will make it, and how much percentage Baba will make you reach there? How many of you feel we will make it? How many of you feel? Everyone? Make it? No? Hmm? Never lose that enthusiasm, no? Sometimes when somebody is tired because of any situation or anything, then I don't think I can make it, right? No, Baba says you will make it. Reach to stage of karmati. So if you say, Baba, I will take help and I will become perfect. So it says that let devotees' souls experience Father's attainments. I think it's going to happen. All the sisters, when I share drishti with them, I say they all have the power. And now Baba wants that expression on our faces also, right? So Baba says some devotees' souls want to become merged in God's love. If we do powerful yoga together, someone was saying when we had yoga on the stage on August 15th, some were saying 1 hour, they were just lost completely in Baba's love. But how do we, in our culture, increase our sittings of yoga? Any program, 15 minutes at least, powerful yoga together. We have to create that culture. These days, even before Morley, it used to be half an hour and then 15 minutes. And now people come just before song has to start. So it's like gradually it's reducing, it should increase, right? So some want to become merged in the light. So Baba says, give in, mm, give in a second such souls Father's introduction, Father's praise, uh, Father's introduction, Father's praise, the attainments that you receive from Him. And then Baba said, let souls experience the stage of being lost in love. When you remain lost in love, when you remain lost in love, you are able to understand the secret of becoming merged. Merge, in other words, is lost now. This one is lost in this one's love, or that means you are just not aware of anything, but just you feel merged with Baba. It's a good stage, even for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, even before you sleep. If you just remember Baba, and when you put your head on pillow, just feel Baba, Baba's lap. My head is in Baba's lap. So create that presence. More you think that way, more you are able to also experience. So I think it's getting better and better, but there will be tests, right? And we should see every scene of drama as a test. And when you see that, then you will pass also. But if you see situation very real, but not as a test, not as the scene of drama, it had to happen, it happened. So pay attention and pass with honor. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. So, Didi, this theme of Karmatit and going home with Baba is a very important thing for all of us. And yesterday they were celebrating Ganeshji's day, and so one question somebody was asking, what is the difference between being obstacle-free and a destroyer of obstacles? If there's a difference.
First thing is that how do we see that situation? Do we see it as obstacle or test paper or scene of drama? These days we see it, circumstances as the test. They are necessary. I remember, I think most of you know, when we come in Gyan, there's so much opposition from the family, from society, all over. So once I asked Baba, why so much happens? Baba said, just to give you experience. Because whatever happens, when you are able to destroy it, then you realize that it was this power or it was because of tapasya. So all is learning. But some of the obstacles are from past karmas. That means I have to settle my karmic account. Because I have to settle, then it comes as a test. So, but also when these obstacles come, then you know your stage and also which power I need to use. Do I need to use tolerance? Do I need to use power to adjust? So you need a power. And when you use it, you know that I have 30%, 40%, or I don't have that power. So according to drama, whosoever gets whatever obstacles, It's for learning. It's for using powers. So never get nervous about obstacle. Always feel, okay, now obstacle has come. It's time for exam. I will pass. Because we have all the knowledge and we also have karmic accounts to settle. So never get nervous from the obstacles. You will definitely pass or destroy. So,
I think I'm thinking, Didi, when you're saying that, there's a saying that goes, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So that obstacle is coming to help you. That's very beautiful. In terms of Karmatit, Baba is always putting forward the idea that whatever is happening to us, every step of the way, there shouldn't be any effect, that the soul doesn't take anything. What is your perhaps advice how we can be so careful to make sure that even on a subconscious level we don't take sorrow, we don't feel affected, because those are the things that can come up as surprises and make us feel uncomfortable sometimes. So how do we free the subconscious from taking sorrow?
see, all that is a kind of habit, no? That for little things we can take sorrow. There's nothing much, like difference of opinion or sometimes argument about something. I think that, I don't know, because I don't take sorrow much, I immediately smile and I say, okay, it's Maya, let's see how we do it. No, Baba says, see everything as a game. But also you should be prepared. Whatever, let's say, there is many souls these days very insecure about their position, about their, like they always feel, I might lose it, I don't know if I will get it. But always have this trust that it will be better and better and better. I never feel insecure because I feel Baba wants to give me a better assignment. Baba wants to give me more chance. That's why this is happening. But no fear. So these very subtle sanskars could be from big sanskar to small one. They remain in subconscious mind. Right? So don't feel insecure. I don't know. I never felt insecure. I always say, it's okay. If that's what Baba wants, there will be something better, right? So that's what I could advise you.
Well, I think, Didi, because that quality that emerges from your personality is that there's such royalty and self-respect. So, the few days the Hanuman's tail has keep coming up, and in different way, ego is also one of that element. So when I like to think about when we have ego, we have a fear because we don't really know our true self. So yeah, that makes it quite clear that when we have a better awareness of ourselves. One thing I felt very beautiful is that when you were sharing that this trust in the self is so important, because it doesn't depend on what other people's stage is. And very often, I think Didi used to say that give everybody one free day for them to do things that are like, they can have their day where they're not 100%. And I feel even for the self, just to give that permission not to be too pressurizing. So what are the things that you do to not to make yourself too, like how people are hard on themselves and very harsh on themselves. So how can we keep the balance, not to be careless, but, to not be forceful to self?
Yeah, you have to be natural now. Because how long you can be, hard on yourself. Natural and practical. When you are natural, then let's say some people, they have timetable. And if they miss something, they punish themselves in some way. Lot of people punish themselves. But that doesn't help. That doesn't bring effort as natural. No. So just be natural. Just be also easy, but not careless. No. That means you are attentive. You're doing everything. But if once in a while it doesn't happen, then you have to immediately, if you are hard on yourself, then they are hard on others also. So then the relationship doesn't work. If you are easy, gentle, sweet, then others also, you will treat them like that.
Didi, you brought up the quality of sweetness, and whenever we see a small child, we get the experience of sweetness. But just recently, I was thinking that actually sweetness is a very complete stage when we really become mature and full. So please share some of your thoughts on the quality of sweetness.
It's love, no? When there is love, with that person, you're not going to be strong. No? That's why some people say, oh, she loves this one. She doesn't, or love less this one. So it's more, sweetness really comes from love. So as Baba said, be lovely. I think understand the feelings of others too. Some people go by what they feel, but also the person who is in front of you. If you care for that person feeling, that expression also is sweetness.
I think once I'm remembering a Sakar Murli where Baba says, to be man above means to understand the feelings in the minds of others. And it's a good reminder that when I'm in my state of being with Baba, the clarity to see others as they are. So maybe some other sort of practices that Didi, you find that in the day, because you were sharing the 15 minutes before program, 15 minutes before we go, how we can, collect and accumulate that yoga so that we can have, because you mentioned today also that we should increase our sitting time yoga so there's more silence and stillness. In that stillness, what are the practices?
If you want Baba's help, if you want power from Baba, if you want Baba's company, then you have to invoke Baba, no? Ramesh Bhai, they all had gone on the world tour. And these days it's less, but there was this practice of always going in Baba's room before you leave for any service, any program. So Ramesh Bhai said they were leaving, and then when they went in Baba's room, Baba is asking one of them, are you taking this something? And he said, if we would not have gone to Baba's room, we would have forgotten. So because you see the benefit of your going to Baba, make it a habit, no? So that you can get help. And it's like you all have certain situations. No, when you go to Baba's room, you get the answers, you get the direction, you get the feeling, right? And when you come also, then thank Baba. It's not you take it and then you forget it. No.
Actually, that's a very good one. I'm thinking we do the effort of saying, Baba, we going, come with me. But when we come back, we don't say, Baba, thank you. Yes, that's clear.
It's important.
Um,
See, Baba, even we might think he has feelings also, no? He has feelings too.
Hopefully, he's not sensitive. Eh?
Not sensitive. No.
Actually, the way you're sharing him, it's like so beautiful because if Baba was physically with us, we would do that, isn't it? Baba, I came back, this happened, that happened. And so that idea of making Baba more natural in our lives. Thank you.
Yeah, like any family members. No, you go, you come back, then you share everything. Same is with Baba. Thank you, Baba. It was very good. This situation passed very easily. This happened, but it was okay. Respond the help you got.
So this one quality of being ever ready that you shared as well. What are the couple of things? Because one part that Didi shared was that the intellect has accurate ability to respond. Maybe a few tips you can give us to keep that intellect clean and accurate to be connected at each moment.
I think sometimes certain things, like we keep thinking, they are not resolved. So mind is engaged, intellect is engaged. So line is not clear. For, we think too much, whether through the mind or intellect. Let's say you are not able to decide something. Leave it for half an hour, leave it for 15 minutes. And then remember Baba or practice soul consciousness, something. Then intellect is clear. But if you keep thinking, it doesn't work because you are already kind of under pressure. So don't think too much. We have to find answer. If you leave it, you will get answer after maybe 10 minutes or sometimes maybe next day. But you do get answer.
Actually, that's true because the innate qualities has the wisdom, but we're operating from the external. Actually, I'm remembering that I think I came to you once in a very sort of like distressed state. And when I was speaking to you, you said to me, just be soul conscious. I thought, how is the soul consciousness going to fix everything? But it made me think deeply about how to be soul conscious. So the remedy was like one little pill, but it had unlimited solution.
No, because I am soul conscious, how will I think in soul consciousness? That makes one realize.
Actually, I remember when I came to Baba, the question they always said that the first lesson is soul conscious and the last lesson is soul consciousness until we get into that stage. So, Didi, any final feelings and thoughts you have in terms of as we finishing this month of August and so many beautiful memories of Daddy. Even now when we saw the images of Daddy when she was with a very senior person, a VIP, Daddy was able to be so sweet and natural, and that main quality that you were talking about, Daddy, her purity, no?
Well, Dadi had purity, Dadi had love, and very honest, very transparent. She didn't have like, she want to make appearance or she wants to make a big show. No, it was very, very natural. Incognito, but very natural. So we also have to have that purity and love, honesty, like that.
Actually, this trying to impress people is where the impurity comes in, yes.
That's what I said. You want to make appear like just be natural.
And that ties in beautifully because we trust ourselves We don't have to make up anything.
Self-respect.
So those are your treasures that you give us every day, being royal, having self-respect. And actually, I also feel because you have like a right on Baba, so you also know that he's going to come to the party. There's no feeling of doubting or questioning. Thank you.
Anyway, you did very well. Even it was a surprise for you.
I think maybe the idea of ever ready is a good one. I was thinking, shall I say no or yes? And I thought, no, you can't say no. But Didi, yesterday I was thinking that because you also have a very easy nature, you don't create the feeling of intimidation. I've always felt that your persona is such that when somebody is in your presence, they don't feel rushed or stressed actually. And so that also helps an individual approach you very easily. So I think, they say when a dancer dances, it's according to the audience. So I think, Didi, your personality also brings out the best in each one of us. So I have to thank you for that too.
So you are a good audience. You are a good audience. Okay, thank you.